What is the due date?
I think the date should probably be the 29th.
What do you mean the 29th?
Because remember I kind of read my period app wrong.
Is this your last baby?
I think we got another one in
What?
there.
We're not going to rush into any decisions right now.
I just am not ready to process formally closing that chapter.
Do you have a name picked out?
We're really solid on our boy name.
Wait, I thought we don't know either name.
Okay, so never mind. We don't have the name.
How do you control not gaining excessive weight? Are you worried about postpartum depression? Would you do a home birth? Twins? Question mark? Hey, real quick, before we get into this episode, did you know that most of our viewers aren't even subscribed? Over 50%.
Big bummer.
You don't even seem like you're disappointed. You seem
No,
like you
I'm
don't
bummed
even.
out by
You
that.
actually are disappointed?
It's personal. I take that personally.
We are taking this extremely personally. Abby's been having nightmares.
Why do you always say nightmare? Anyway.
Okay, they probably just everybody that's
probably wouldn't take you very long to just quickly do that. Then we can resolve this issue rather quickly, and then you'll just be subscribed from here on out, and we would greatly appreciate it. And also, you're going to find our episodes more accessible to you.
And now we will get into the episode.
Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Unplanned podcast. Guys, Abby is now through the first trimester, officially.
Woo!
She officially did it. High five.
That wasn't so bad.
I was about to say something about us being pregnant, but I realized does that bug you?
No, I like it when people say when you say we're pregnant or we're having a baby or I like that because I'm I don't want to do this alone.
Because I saw TikTok the other day about how stupid that is. Because people will say we're pregnant, but then the wife is the one doing all the work. And then I started to feel guilty. I'm like, man, I need to stop saying we're pregnant.
It probably depends on the woman.
What matters more is what you think and less what other people think, right?
I feel like I can see where they're coming from, but also maybe that's someone that doesn't have a lot of support from their partner. This is definitely an us thing. You're having to make adjustments because of this pregnancy. Obviously, I'm not going to downplay. I'm doing the most.
You are doing
here.
the most.
I'm doing the brunt of the work here.
But you feel supported is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I feel very supported. And I feel like if I said I was pregnant, I would feel oh my gosh, this is such a big, heavy thing. I can't imagine doing this all alone. I feel really glad that we're pregnant. You're both you're filling in for me in so many ways. And
you heard there, folks. Everybody has a different opinion on that, and that is okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes the world go round, right? Yeah. One thing that bothers somebody
might make somebody else happy.
I feel good about it.
Abby put up a question box on her Instagram story. Ask some questions about baby number 3, first trimester, how she's feeling, all that stuff.
Yes.
And we're going to be answering all of those questions right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. First question is, would you do a home birth?
No. Unless they can do cesareans at home.
That would be crazy. That would be insane. I bet you the first cesarean was probably performed.
Trust me, I wish I could be.
Well, actually, I bet you they used to have to do cesareans at home because it was to save the baby.
Those haven't been around for.
Gosh.
When was the first cesarean?
This is making me think about House of the Dragon. That show, if you were pregnant,
is terrible to watch.
Do not watch House of the Dragon.
Or if you're going to be pregnant at any time, or if you've been pregnant at any time, don't watch that show.
So many traumatic birth stuff in that show. Not good. Yeah.
First successful C-section. Okay, let's see here. It says, what? 1500?
In the year 1500, they did a C-section.
Apparently in Switzerland, some dude in 1500 did it.
Holy crap. What was this guy's name?
Her husband did it.
Her husband did. That's beautiful.
Jacob Neufer. I would have thought his name would have been Jacob Cesarean. What does cesarean mean?
I don't know.
We have so much educating to do.
I swear I read this at one point. It was named after Julius Caesar because that's how he was born.
Not 1500.
No, but they used to do them unsuccessfully back in the day. They did them.
You're right. The name cesarean is believed to have originated from ancient Rome. According to legend, Julius Caesar's mother was born through a surgical incision, and the procedure was subsequently named after him.
His mother was born that way? Well, here's what babe, when they used to do that back in the day, one person wouldn't make it.
Yeah, it was the mom.
Yeah. Well, because it was they either both don't make it or one person could make it, so that's why they would do that.
Hypothetically, you know what I mean?
Isn't
How do they know?
Awful?
I hate that. I hate that.
I hate that so much. I'm so glad that we are alive in this modern era.
You know what's really terrible is that the mom probably wasn't the one making the decision.
That makes me think about House of the Dragon.
Exactly.
That's why you shouldn't watch that show.
Why are we getting dark about this?
If you guys... Okay, anyway.
Well, was I not supposed to reveal our birth plan in this episode?
It's all good. We're doing cesarean section. I guess we revealed the birth plan.
We can talk more about it later.
Everybody already knows that too.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go more into details on that later.
I mean, I'm not withholding anything.
The next question we have, what is falling down? You guys can't hear that, but
you can see the light now on my screen. It's fine.
Is
it looks beautiful.
It looks like there's like LEDs back there. That's the sun. Okay. Next question. Will you find out the gender? I was so eager to find out the gender, you guys.
Now you don't care.
I was wanting Abby to do the blood test.
Actually, at my last appointment, Matt was like, he convinced me to sign up for the blood test. And then we walked out and didn't do the blood test.
Well, okay. You know how I'm frugal. And our sister-in-law was saying how it's like $800 or something for them to do the blood test at the doctor. But they spent like $100 at like a very, safe, high-end.
It was just a basic lab. Yeah, where they're literally just searching for the Y chromosome.
Yeah, and then they can tell you. So I was like, you know what? We'll just do it there because we'll save a couple $100. Like, might as well, Like, why spend an extra couple $100 if you don't have to?
We've also never opted to do genetic testing. Yeah. We've never been, like, recommended to necessarily. Like, it's always been our choice, but we've never opted into doing genetic testing. So we've always waited for the anatomy scan at 20 weeks to find out. And I say always, that's the first two.
But last minute, I was like, you know what, babe? Let's just get the better deal here. And at this point, we're so close to 20 weeks. I think I'm just like, screw it. We'll just wait.
I knew that's what was going to happen. Yeah. But here's the other thing. Could you wait till birth?
Absolutely not. I gotta know. Couldn't. I have to know if this is a boy or girl. I want to know so bad.
I think it'd be kind of fun, but also I know my mental state, like right after birth, is like really roller coastery. I'm like, I feel like I need to like set myself up to like process as much as I can before I go into that. So, and I also think it's really good, like I said, for preparing the kids, because with our niece, Brielle, like we talked about her, like them having a baby girl and her and she and like Brielle, it's like felt like they knew her before they had seen her outside the womb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so telling the kids the baby's name, all
sister
that stuff.
Or brother.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Like they're gonna get hyped. And then we'll also get to prepare. I'm worried about our sister-in-law that isn't finding out till the birth, because I know she wants a baby girl so bad.
She's gonna love that baby no matter what.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a risky game.
It's a risky game.
I think if you're doing that, that's risky.
Well, if you have a preference, and I don't feel like they have like a strong preference.
Yeah.
Actually, I just talked to someone literally just yesterday. They had 2 girls and they really wanted a boy or something like that. They had 2 of the same gender and they really wanted to have the opposite gender. They did the sneak peek test, and the sneak peek said that they were getting like the opposite gender. Then they went to their anatomy scan and found out that it was wrong.
That's like when you were born. That happened to your parents with you.
No,
they thought you were a boy.
Different. That was different. They actually thought they saw a penis on me, which is, I still have a complex about it today. I'm going to be honest with you.
That's what that thing is.
Shut up.
Sorry.
No. At my first scan, they told my parents I was a boy because they didn't do that testing when we were babies, or at least they didn't on my mom. And then, but like later on, they found out that I was a girl.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was saying is then when this person was sharing the story, like how then they were like so disappointed because they had like already thought that they got what they wanted and they were like so excited. Then someone else that was at this play date was like, that happened to me. I was like the 1% of people that the sneak peek test was wrong on. And I'm like, I can't let that be me. I know someone else that had the sneak peek test be wrong.
I've heard
and it's not even that I have a strong preference, but if I start to like imagine this and like think of the name and like picture our kids with a brother or a sister, like that would do more good than or bad than good. And like just not knowing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm also nervous to find out. I just placed the best order on Revolve. It's literally like Christmas morning when I get my Revolve orders in. I mean, you can find all the best things as the seasons change. I got some new little UGG micro booties. I'm so excited to wear those with leggings this season.
Abby was so excited. When she put her Revolve order in, she came right to me and was raving about how excited she was because there were so many things on Revolve that she had been wanting to buy that she got.
All the favorite brands, from Free People to Beyond Yoga to Nikes to Uggs. I'm so ready. And especially with a growing bump, I need a new wardrobe and it's got to be comfy and cozy for fall. I'm so excited. I'm going to be all decked out. And I love Revolve because they have over 1,200 brands and 100,000 styles across fashion, beauty, and home, from high-end to emerging and exclusive labels. They consistently offer the latest and most sought-after trends in fashion with new arrivals daily. They also have inclusive sizing options from extra small to 4X. I also love that my Revolve shipments come super fast because I'm very impatient, especially when I finally pull the trigger on something I've been really wanting. I want it right away. So whether it's a weekend away, a big night out, or just a little style refresh, your dream wardrobe is just one click away. Head to revolve.com/unplanned, shop my edit, and take 15% off your first order with code UNPLANNED. Fast 2-day shipping, easy returns. It's literally the only place you need to shop from. That's revolve.com/unplanned to shop my favorites and get 15% off your first order with code UNPLANNED. Offer ends September 22nd, so happy shopping.
Next question is this your last baby?
I think we got another one in there. Who knows? I don't know. I feel like there's always this pressure of like, are you guys going to be done? I'm like, I don't want to think about closing that chapter just yet while I'm still pregnant.
We're still so young.
We're so young.
We have time to think this over. We're not going to rush into any decisions right now.
I love every bit of the process too. I really do. So I'm like, I just am not ready to like process formally closing that chapter. Yeah. I could work on that in hindsight, or we could just like, I just can't do that right now. Like I'm not there yet. I love it so much.
Twins? Question mark?
No.
At first we did think it was twins, you guys, because Abby's belly popped out. Well, your belly popped out really quickly.
It did.
So we were thinking like, this has to be. Like, we both were kind of convinced for a little bit.
I was just so bloated.
Yeah. And that'd be kind of fun. I mean, I say that not ever being someone that's, taking care of twins. I'm sure that's a lot.
The reason I kind of was like hoping for twins, I know that's very naive, and to all the twin parents out there, you're probably like, shut up. This girl has no idea how difficult that is. And like, that's true. I don't know. This is just me just talking because I'm like, it kind of sounds nice in a way. Because I have C-sections, I'm like, they're going to have to slice me open anyway. Might as well just get 2 for 1.
Yeah.
In the process. Yeah. But, alas, just one baby. And that's for the best, honestly. Because I feel like carrying twins and having twin newborns and all of that is like something that only few are cut out for.
Babe, what are your pregnancy cravings right now?
Anything and everything. I'm just so hungry. I think about food like 200 times a day.
See, that's just me always.
Always thinking about food. Think about food too, I feel like. But now it's just been like, you can't trust me on social media. Like, I'll see something, I'm like, I gotta eat that now. Mm-hmm. Like, I see something, I'm like, oh, I need that now. But it's not like a specific recurring craving. It's just like, when I see it, I want it.
The other day, guys, Abby went to Krispy Kreme and got some donuts when I was putting the kids down for bed. And oh my gosh, best decision ever. I want to get Krispy Kreme every day now. Oh, you picked out a cookie butter donut. Yeah. It was filled with cookie butter. Yeah, so that one was insane. What was the other one that you got that was really good?
I mean, I like the raspberry one. The butter toffee one.
Butter toffee. That one.
They have like a Harry Potter collab right now. But I literally, the reason I had to get those is because the food noise was so bad, because I had a dream about biting into a donut the night before, and I literally couldn't continue with my day until that was satisfied. Like, all day I was thinking about it. You know it's bad when you're having dreams about food.
Yeah. Okay. Are you squeezing my big toe between your toes? Cold? Why are your toes warm?
Because it's so hot in here. I'm dripping sweat.
I think I'm cold-blooded because
no, you're not.
Because no matter like what the temperature is, I'm the opposite of you.
But then why are you cold right now?
Because I need to be in the sun like a lizard.
What? Okay. Oh, that's right.
Next question is, how do you control not gaining excessive weight? That's like really personal, but I feel like I gained excessive weight a little bit. Here's the thing that I tell you all the time, babe, is you should eat whatever the frick you want to eat when you're pregnant. Yeah, I kind of
feel like that's my motto for this pregnancy. Like, I want to work out still, but I want to just eat. Yeah. I want to eat.
Eat good.
Eat good.
Eat donuts.
I'm eating good, you guys. Don't worry. I feel like by your third, too, you're kind of just like, it is what it is, and I'm just going to eat. And here's the other thing. I can't prevent my face from blowing up and getting so puffy. That pregnancy face hits me so bad. I feel like us shorter girls have a disadvantage here specifically, because it just goes to our face so bad. And so now I'm just like, I can't prevent that. So I'm just going to lean into it. Just let it happen. I did think about getting a gua sha this time. Do you know what that is?
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a little tool that you can like get things to just like drain in your face.
A gua sha? I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't think it's gonna fix our problem.
I feel like you just made that word up.
I didn't.
Is that French? What is that?
I think it's like Japanese.
Wolf If you say it like that, it kind of sounds like croissant.
Okay. Don't do that.
Okay. How bad is the morning sickness really?
I didn't have it super bad this time.
Really? I feel like
I didn't throw up one time. I've thrown up every time before.
There was a time in our life where we were hitting up Taco Bell every day.
But that's not morning sickness.
It was a brief situation. I guess it's more pregnancy cravings.
It's really like an aversion to everything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I still didn't want to eat it. Remember, I was like trying to choke down a quesadilla from Taco Bell, and I was I hate all.
It was crazy though, because like if you didn't get the food that you needed in the moment that you felt like you could eat
terrible.
Then it was game over. Like you couldn't eat it later.
I probably cried about it.
Like I ended up eating your snack wraps from McDonald's because they were
it
just
sounded
chilling
good
in the
the
fridge.
moment, and then it wasn't good anymore.
Yeah, you got them, and we.
I'm not making this stuff up.
I know, it's crazy.
I know, it's crazy.
I feel like only pregnant ladies would understand that.
Seriously.
How many weeks are you? Already answered that. 14.
I'm 15
tomorrow.
I have trapped gas in my belly right now.
Let
It
it
kind
out.
of hurts. No,
Just
I
let
can't
it
get it out. Trust
Oh.
me, I would if I could.
You have been gassy.
I've been so gassy.
It's crazy too.
Probably my diet.
Sometimes it just like I get in the car and I'm like, oh my goodness.
You're kidding, in the car?
You know, especially in closed spaces like that.
Yeah. I get embarrassed when we're like cuddling and I
It's
can't
okay, though.
keep it in.
You were sitting on my lap and you farted on me the other day.
That was so messed up of you to tell our friends that. It was true. I was sitting on Matt's lap.
Smelled
Which you forced
so
me
bad.
to sit on.
It smelled so bad.
It smelled?
Yes.
You're kidding. It actually stunk.
I feel like they've been smelling more.
Yeah, but that one did.
Maybe that one wasn't as bad as other ones.
No, you guys, Matt forced me to sit on his lap at our friend's house. And then I was just talking and I accidentally let one. It was quiet. And then you announced to our friends before we left. Like we go in hours of just like playing games. You didn't say anything. You sat on that. And then before we left, you just told them. I was like so embarrassed.
That was funny.
But it was also hilarious.
We were like, hey, you were laughing.
I was cracking up because I didn't know that you felt that.
I'm not even a funny person, but my delivery in that moment, everyone was laughing.
They were laughing because they felt embarrassed for me.
Ouch.
I can't help it. And
It's
actually,
okay.
I still have a trapped air pocket right now. It's TMI. It's TMI, but I've just been so gassy.
Wait, aren't you supposed to take like gas X or something like that can help with that?
I've never
in pregnancy?
taken that, but I should.
Gosh, you're right. I'm like starting to sweat now
It's
that
so
the AC's
hot.
off in here. We got to figure out a solution to this.
Fun.
Okay, where do you want to go on your baby moon?
Oh my gosh, are we gonna do that? Because it's gonna be like close to Christmas time at that point.
I feel
Maybe
like you
we
can
road trip somewhere.
You can do a baby moon like whenever you want. I don't think
We
it
could just
has
go
to
to
be.
Flag
It doesn't have. We
and
could
do
do
a little
Flagstaff.
cozy cabin.
Yeah, we could go up north.
That'd be fun.
Be kind of romantic.
Yeah, I kind of want to do this low key, just because the time of the year that falls. I just want a massage.
How about we just go back to Mexico?
Mexico would be really fun too.
Or Vegas. Hey, we've never done a Vegas baby moon.
Okay, maybe
That could
Vegas.
be fun. Or you know who I saw? Our friends Lo and Tanner went to Dubai.
We're
or maybe
not
they
going
went to
that
Abu
far.
Dhabi.
That's awesome for them.
That looked so sick. I'm just gonna plan your baby moon. It'll be a surprise. It'll be like, surprise, we're going to Abu Dhabi.
I would not enjoy that.
Wait, you wouldn't?
I can't be gone that long.
That is, yeah, it is sad when you're gone from your kids for more than like 3 days.
You guys, we are getting into the fall months, even though it really does feel like endless summer. Certainly here in Arizona, it's still like about 100 degrees. I think the high today is in the 90s, so it does feel a little colder, but it's still awfully hot, and that means we need a lot of hydration, and we really need that back to reality type of energy for this fall season as we have a lot going on, and that's why I'm really excited to talk about Liquid IV's new product, which we all love their hydration, but now they have a new product that's hydration plus caffeine.
Liquid IV's new energy multiplier is sugar-free hydrating energy, scientifically formulated to support physical energy, hydration, focus, mood, and social stamina. It comes in 2 mouthwatering flavors, strawberry kiwi and blackberry lemonade.
Just 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. Made with electrolytes, vitamins, and natural caffeine for a jitter-free, sugar-free lift. Plus, if you're anything like me, water alone gets kind of boring, especially around the afternoon. So this is a great flavor burst that also gives you a little burst of caffeine that isn't going to give you the jitters like a lot of caffeine beverages do. Ditch the glitch with 0 sugar, 0 crash from Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your order with code UNPLANNED at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code UNPLANNED at liquidiv.com.
Did you follow the Shettles method when trying to conceive? We did not actually. We learned about this method and didn't follow it. I don't know why we didn't. We probably should have.
Because I think it's because we didn't have a strong preference.
True. That's actually why.
That's why I was like, let's just leave this up to the fates.
Yeah, we left it up to the fates.
And the fates have chosen boy both times, so the fates are probably going to choose boy again.
That's what we're thinking, you guys. We really think it's a boy just because of our past history. You know, our track record. We've been 2 for 2 boy at this point.
There is actually some type of like statistical, I don't even know how this is, but it's like proven. Sweaty. If you have 2 of the same gender, you have a higher chance of being able to predict the gender of the third.
Really?
Yeah.
But then I've like met families
recently. I don't know
recently.
what it is.
I've met so many families recently that have like 2 boys and then a girl, or 2 girls and then a boy.
Really? So maybe that's what's that, prophecy? Like we're gonna have a girl?
Yeah, I don't know. Like the more that I hear about that, I'm like, my whole idea of what this baby
here's
is
the problem is that we
flawed.
don't fully agree on the girl name, but we better have a boy because we agree on the boy name pretty good.
Next question is from Alexis is cool 101. Do you use anything to prevent stretch marks?
Nah.
I thought you did. I thought you rubbed like an oil on your belly.
That's something else I gave up on. Maybe once I get bigger, I will.
Yeah, you did that. Like
I used bio oil.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, but I don't really think that it helps.
You don't think it will help? Like, when did you give up on that stuff?
Probably pregnancy number 2.
Yeah.
That might bring it back. Just give it a good old shot. It probably it's good for your skin to hydrate.
Yeah.
But I think if you're gonna get stretch marks, you're gonna get stretch marks. I think it's a completely like it's your skin hormone. I don't know.
Yeah, and just genetics too, because some women, get a lot of stretch marks, and some get literally none.
I'll be honest with you. Also, depends on how big you get.
Yeah.
Depends on how the baby is. All these things. And I feel like already my belly's not like imperfection free, so now I'm just like, what's another few stretch marks?
What's crazy about your belly in particular is you legitimately had abs before this baby. Like,
I did not.
I saw them. You would flex and I'd be like, oh my gosh, but then you'd pull your skin and you could pull it out super far.
I have so much loose skin
because of the 2 babies that you've had. So it's it's pretty cool that what your body's been able to do. But yeah, girl, I
got lots of skin.
You're fit. Speaking of fitness, do you lift weight during pregnancy and postpartum? If yes, how much and when?
I do lift weights, pregnancy and postpartum. Sorry.
You're good.
I've been working out. I don't lift super heavy.
Abby works out. Are you doing 5 times a week now? 6 times?
I do like 5 or 6.
6 is ridiculous. The weeks that you do 6 are crazy to me.
I mostly do 6.
This is the first pregnancy that you've worked out the entire time, right?
No, I've worked out the entire time, both other times.
Really?
Yeah. This is the first time I've done burn the whole time.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because you've been going to burn
for 3 years.
So impressive. I don't know how you do it, to be honest.
I do lift weights. I don't do anything like I'm not maxing out on really. I'll max out, but like on a high rep count. I'm not doing like my 1 rep max. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't lift anything super heavy. I'm only doing stuff with dumbbells too.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing any stuff with like a big heavy barbell. Nothing crazy. And also, my body's very used to this style of workouts. Like I've said, I've done this exact same workout style for 3 years now. Also, my gym is very, very good at having pregnancy modifications. So once I start to need those more, I don't really need a ton of them right now, just because of how early I am. But as I start to need them more, like I'll really follow those pregnancy mods and like just do different movements just to keep my body safe and the baby safe.
It's crazy, baby, because we worked out together a couple weeks ago and you smoked me. Like you did more reps. I think it was like burpees or something. We were doing it for time. And after that, I thought, holy crap, my pregnant wife just did more burpees than me.
I can still crush you on burpees for sure.
You are fit.
Thank you.
You are so fit.
I will say my heart rate is much higher when I'm pregnant, so that's something else I'm cognizant of. Even though I can physically do it, I can feel my heart working really hard, so I have to be aware of that and like scale back sometimes, even though I'm like, I could totally do another rep right now, or I could do another lap or whatever. Like I have to be aware of like managing that. I have a naturally high heart rate and I'm used to it getting really high, but I just want to be more careful of that when I'm pregnant especially.
Next question is, what's the age gap between the boys and this baby? If I'm doing my math right, we're talking
perfect.
2.5 years.
Exactly 2.5 years between our second and
baby
our third. And this new baby.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Perfect.
So good.
Ideal.
Yeah, because first age gap is only 13 months, and then this one is, what does that make it? It's 30 months. 30 months.
2.5 years exactly. It's perfect.
I think they're all going to be so close.
I know. Their boys are really excited too. It's going to be awesome. Most
recommended products for mom, baby, pregnancy, and postpartum?
That's a big question, honestly.
Yeah, really big question. I think this time we might try out the snoo.
What are we?
I think, right? Like we've heard really good things about the snoo, but we've never actually used it. Something that we bought a couple years ago was the little sock thing. What's that thing called?
The owlet. We never used it.
We bought it, but we never used it. So I think we just gave it away to a friend, right? Because we thought we would just get paranoid and like I don't know. It almost seemed as if it would make our anxiety worse.
It felt like overkill.
Yeah.
For us personally, but I feel like if our kid had any type of like heart condition or something, or like was maybe really sick, then I'd want to use it. But we have been really blessed. Like, we haven't had any, like, reason to need to do extra monitoring on our kids. And I just felt like it would just add anxiety at that point. We're using the snoo? We've always used the Mamaroo bassinet. My fear about the snoo is that they're going to get addicted to it, and then we're not going to be able to.
Maybe we'll have to think on that one a little bit more. Maybe we shouldn't switch it up. Like, maybe we should
I'm so impressed that you even know what the snoo is.
Of course I know what the snoo is. We've been through this twice.
We've never used it, though.
I'm thinking...
my best product that is a hot one.
What is it?
Nipple shields. I love nipple shields.
Yes.
I mean, okay, I'm no expert at all, and in fact the experts would disagree with me, but I'm just saying that if you ever feel inclined to use a nipple shield because you're struggling with a latch or you just want to protect your nips, it's always worked out great for me, and it's never affected my supply or anything like that. I love them. I think they're amazing. I think they're wonderful.
Well, I'm going to use them again. You haven't lost sensation in your nipples, so I think a lot of women lose that, which is totally chill. Oh, sorry. Should we cut that out?
No, it's fine.
Okay. But yeah, like the nipple shields have been awesome. Abby's exclusively used those.
Yeah, exclusively. I mean, like, I feel like at the beginning we latched Augie a few times without it, and then I was like, nah, never mind.
Yeah, and you know, I have heard that it can have issues with supply, but Abby has so much oversupply that we've never had an issue.
It's been fine. My other like must-have product, I love the Ollie Swaddle when they're newborns. I think they're great. But then our favorite is the Solly Wrap. You basically just wrap your baby in this material, and they just feel like they're back in the womb. But you can wrap them to yourself, to dad, to a loved family member or friend, and they just feel like they're just so cozy and safe.
Ooh, yes.
Our kids needed the Solly Wrap, especially Augie, to just calm down.
Yeah, I almost forgot about those. I would wrap the kids to me while I was working and on my computer, and they would just sleep. They would just sleep on my chest, and they feel so safe.
They just fall asleep listening to your heart beating.
A recommendation I would say for new parents is don't get like a hiking baby carrier, because we bought it and we used it once and then never used it ever again. Maybe we've used it 3 times.
Maybe if our kids weren't so big.
But another thing, sorry, you said this the other day and I thought it was good. A swaddle with Velcro.
That's the Ollie Swaddle.
Yeah, the Ollie Swaddle. We used the Dreamland weighted sleep sacks.
Once they were a little bigger.
Once our kids were,
probably like at least 10 pounds.
Yeah, and those have been wonderful for us. Just anything to make your kid feel like they're back in the womb, or that they're with you. But yeah, the swaddles, if you use a swaddle without Velcro or without some way to like secure it around your kid, then they get out of it, and then when they have those like little tremors in the night, they wake themselves up.
Here's things I'm not going to stress about with baby number 3 that I stressed about in the past.
What are they?
Mark my words. Using bottles at times, I'm not going to stress about that. Using nipple shield, not going to stress about that. In fact, that's going to just be what I go to. I'm not going to stress about contact naps. Like, I feel like I always was like, I have to try to lay them down at least one. Not going to stress about contact naps. Yeah. They're going to learn to nap. It's going to be just fine. Those are like my main things that I'm like, that have stressed me out in the past that I'm like, I'm not going to stress about this time.
Scammers have gotten out of control. And now with AI, I get suspicious texts all the time that look like they're legitimate, but they're trying to steal my information, steal my bank accounts. It's really scary. That's why I'm a big fan of Cash App. Your security deserves to be a priority, and Cash App treats it that way. With Security Lock, Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication to access your account. It's like your money is protected by your own personal bodyguard, even if you accidentally have to leave your phone unlocked or someone gains access to it without your knowledge.
I definitely got scammed once or twice. I really could have used Cash App to be my bodyguard there.
You got to really watch out for these scammers, and thank you, Cash App, for having our backs when it comes to security.
It could happen to anybody, I swear. Plus, if you're about to send money to someone and Cash App notices something looks a bit off or that you might be falling for a scam, it will send you a warning before the money is sent to make sure you take a second and confirm that everything looks right.
And for a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, just download Cash App, use our exclusive referral code, Unplanned, in your profile, send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App.
Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partner. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Next question. What vehicle are you in now and what will you change to? So this person's assuming that we're getting a new vehicle.
We are getting a new vehicle.
What? I didn't know about this.
Shut up. We do need a third row.
On the way over here, Abby threatened to buy a 1990s white minivan that she saw on the side of the road.
What was that? What was that called? This
thing was so ugly. I think it was a Chrysler.
It was a Dodge. No, it was a Dodge
Dodge Grand Caravan?
Maybe.
That's what I had. We had a red Dodge Grand Caravan when I was a kid.
I'll get one. I'll get a little red Bullet.
We do need a third row. Minivans are so ugly, though. They look so ugly.
I'm not saying it's my first choice.
Okay.
But if it's between cramming 3 kids, we currently have a Tesla Model Y, so it doesn't have a third row. It's time that we get a third row before we have this baby. We'll probably get the new vehicle in like January. We're kind of up in the air about what we're going to get. In fact, we're not quite seeing eye to eye. I'm seeing a minivan / multi-purpose vehicle.
I'm thinking Rivian because the Rivian has 3 rows and it's electric. But it doesn't
have the captain's seats.
It's electric, and electric cars are what Abby has been driving for the past almost 3 years. And here's the other thing that I wanted to mention. You don't want to get gas, you know? And there's going to be a time I'm going to
have to get gas.
I would definitely get your gas.
We're getting the Kia Carnival.
Oh my God. I would definitely get your gas for you as much as I could, but there will be a time when you will have to go pump your own gas.
Here's how I'll make this. I'll do what I do with anything I don't like doing.
And EVs are good for the environment.
I'll romanticize getting gas. A lot of people get gas, by the way, and it's no big deal. They don't even think about it.
Everyone watching this is like, are they seriously talking about getting gas?
It's you. I'm saying it's no big deal. You're like complaining about getting gas. I'm like, everyone that's listening to this basically gets gas. So I'll get gas, and then I'll also romanticize it. I'll get myself a little drink at the gas station. It'll be really fun. I'll get the kids a Good to Grow juice. They're going to love the gas station.
Here's what's going to make me so frustrated, though.
I ate gas station breakfast like every day as a kid.
Here's what's going to bother me is I know as soon as we buy this vehicle, they're going to come out with some like EV, like 700 miles of range, better than a minivan, but it looks so cool.
And it will be $1 million.
I know that it's going to come out, and I'm just going to be like, oh, we should have gotten that. So then like part of me is like, okay, if we do the minivan, then maybe we should just get like a used, minivan that's like on the less expensive side so that we can like save up for this fancy
I want to pimp out my Kia Carnival.
Hot mom car.
I want a pimped out Kia Carnival.
But I'm
and guess what? Guess what makes the hot mom car hot?
But maybe they make an electric Kia Carnival. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be sick.
I don't care.
You don't care?
Guess what makes the hot mom car hot?
What?
The mom.
Oh!
Just kidding.
Shoot!
I'm totally kidding.
You are super hot.
It's not about the car. It's about the mom.
Speaking of hot moms, you are so hot.
You've been really into me.
I've been really into you. Like I don't know what it is about this pregnancy, but like, good Lord, Abby, you look so good. You look so good. Your little bump is bumping. Like you look absolutely stunning.
Matt likes the extra poundage on me. Apparently.
I like curvy Abby. I'm a fan of curvy Abby.
He tells me this literally 80,000 times a day. I love it. I feel very loved by you. I feel like I can easily embrace these body changes because you're into it. So.
You look great. You look amazing.
It's going well.
I like this version of you.
Thank you.
Okay, next question. How do you stop yourself from taking out your moods on your kids?
I'm not really tempted to take moods out on my kids. I'm tempted to take my moods out on you. I told you, I said getting mad at your husband is a pregnancy symptom.
You said that to your mother, and then your mother goes, good thing you've been pregnant for like 2 out of the last 3 years.
Good thing you're tough, buddy.
I love you.
No, I love you. You know, at the end of the day, I love you. And I love you so all throughout the day. But just sometimes, like, when you're pregnant, it's just, you're the easiest person to take my moods out on because you're the safest person.
I feel like this has been the best pregnancy so far, at least just from me, like seeing everything play out. Because first one, you weren't around family. Second one, it was a surprise. And then this one, it was planned and we're around family and friends. And you have a lot of mom friends.
I have a really good community.
Yeah, you have a good community. So I think like if you want your pregnancy to go well, try to find community to do life with, especially if there's someone that you can find that is like a mom in the same sort of deal as you. It will just make you feel so seen.
Also, your spouse doesn't have to become the punching bag for everything, if that makes sense. Because you have other people to not like be a punching bag, but to like talk things out with.
And like obviously you want to, your spouse should be supportive of you and love you, but your spouse shouldn't be the only person that is solving your every need, and that goes for men and women.
Yes.
So I think just coming back to community for husbands and wives, you need community in your life.
Totally.
And it's been a lot of fun.
It's a world of a difference.
It's been a lot of fun. Like I have a lot of dads that I'm friends with that they're expecting babies and they're so excited. And so getting to do life with them has been a blast.
Yeah, I know. I actually joked because I was like, me and one of my other friends, she's like literally due a week after me. We're like, we're just going to rent an Airbnb together and just like coop up together in the newborn stage because she also has 2 other kids. We're like, we'll leave the dads in charge of the toddlers and we'll just give us 2 weeks to kind of like let the hormones settle and then we'll rejoin society. We're not actually going to do that, but I'm like, that does actually sound like kind of a good plan.
That sounds like fun. Okay, this question is, did you drink coffee with all your pregnancies and how many cups per day?
I did drink coffee with all my pregnancies. I mean, the standard rule that my doctor says and that is like widely accepted nowadays is staying at 200 milligrams of caffeine a day or below. I follow that even when I'm not pregnant, unless I'm literally like dying for whatever reason when I'm not pregnant. Now that I'm pregnant, I definitely always stay below 200. But yeah, I surely get close to it every single day.
Which 200 milligrams is actually a lot.
Not really when you think about it.
That's one Alani energy drink.
Oh, I don't drink those.
I know, but even look at a Monster energy drink.
I don't drink energy drinks, period. Like,
okay, I do.
The most I had was the Clean Simple Eats. Like, they have like a 100 milligram drink that I will drink if it's like a really tired day.
But yeah, because it's 200, like you can have more than one coffee in a day, which is nice.
And in fact, I kind of need to or else I get headaches.
Yeah.
That has been my worst symptom.
You're addicted to caffeine. That's what that is.
Yeah, I am. And I don't really care to get off of it, honestly. I feel no guilt about it. I feel no problems with it.
Oh, man. Okay.
My worst symptom at late first trimester, early second trimester, every time, and this time included, has been headaches. And usually magnesium helps me, but I still have been getting so many bad headaches, and it just sucks. It drains you.
Last night
it felt like my skull was cracking.
You had a really bad headache last night.
I was freaking out a little because it felt like I literally like had a cracking skull.
Okay, next question is, do you have a name picked out?
We're really solid on our boy name, but we kind of don't see eye to eye on the girl name.
Wait, I thought we don't know either name.
Okay, so never mind. We don't have the name. We don't have the name, and it's fine because we have a long time.
Abby's throwing me for a loop right now on the name because all the names that we had decided on in high school to name our children have been thrown out. They're no longer cool.
No, one of them I do still like, but we just have a unique issue with it.
I think that's a cute one. I think the name from high school is really cute. But
then we can tell her that we've named her since when we were 16.
This is really unique, though, because the past 2 times Abby said a name, I immediately liked it, and I was like, boom, we're done. But it was after we found out the gender. It was after we found. So I think we're messing up the order. We gotta just pause conversation until we find out the gender.
Okay, deal. This episode is brought to you by Google Gemini. College students, did you know that you can turn the most complex topics into simplified ideas or hours of research into just minutes? How about turning class notes into practice quizzes that help you get the big idea? Well, with Google Gemini, you can do all that and more. You can even turn long reads into quick listens, because what could be better than listening to a podcast?
I've actually used that feature before. The podcast feature is so convenient when you can just take all of your notes, take ideas that you want to resonate on and really think about. Google Gemini can literally make that into a podcast that you listen to. You can tell it that you want to have a speaker and an interviewer, or if you want it to be a group of people talking about a complex topic, you could have Gemini literally create all these different personalities that interact with each other. Isn't that crazy?
That's actually insane. When we were in college, if I would have had a resource like this, that would have been so helpful, because I remember a lot of our assigned readings were just like long pages of textbooks, and realistically, I was never going to get around to reading all that. So it would have been nice to have something that could just give me the cliff notes in a very compact, easy to comprehend way.
The great news is students get Google Gemini's Pro plan free for 1 year. Sign up by October 6th to get free access to Gemini 2.5 Pro, unlimited image uploads, deep research, notebook LM, 2 terabytes of storage, and more. Visit gemini.google/students to learn more and sign up. Terms apply. Next question is, do you get nausea? What helps? Abby, would you like to share the secret to
I
your
didn't
nausea?
do this the last 2 times, but I took Unisum and B6 this time, which Unisum is just an over-the-counter sleep aid, and B6 is just a vitamin that you can get over-the-counter as well. For some reason, that combo really, really helped me this time. I got sick. Like, I threw up a few times with both my previous pregnancies, but was just really, really nauseous mostly the whole time. This time, I didn't throw up at all. I was definitely nauseous, but not nearly to the extent that I was the other 2 times. And yeah, that really saved me. And in fact, I still kind of take it because now I have like a little dependency on it.
Unisum is freaking awesome. That's actually what I took when I was struggling to sleep at night.
It helped you a lot.
Unisum will just knock you out, and it's not like some crazy strong drug.
I only take half of it too.
What is it that people will get prescribed if they have insomnia? Because there's like a really strong Ambien. Yeah, like I didn't officially get diagnosed with insomnia, but I like 100% had it, and the Unisum is what helped me get back on track with sleep. So, and I actually took half a Unisum last night to go to bed. Yeah, I love Unisum. I love Unisum. Have you ever seen your placenta? Didn't they show us the placenta when you gave birth?
Not with Augie, I don't think, but with Griffin they did.
Maybe with Augie we didn't see it.
Our birth photographer took a picture of it, and I felt embarrassed when our family was swiping through pictures and they saw my placenta.
Yeah, the placenta looks. It looks like, it's an organ. Like it's bloody and big.
My gosh, get this, Matt.
What?
My friend is a labor and delivery nurse. Okay. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She delivered a baby yesterday.
Okay.
That at 34 weeks, that was not in the uterus. It got implanted somewhere else and was just like basically just floating in her upper abdomen.
What?
And the baby survived. The baby's in the NICU, but the baby's like gonna be okay. And she said the placenta was so weird.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Is that why she delivered at 34 weeks to get the baby out?
I'm sure.
Did the baby like come out of the little?
The baby was not in any kind of like, it wasn't attached to anything. It's just floating in there.
It came out of the womb? It
wasn't in her womb. That's the thing.
Holy crap.
Yes.
Abby, that's insane.
It is insane. She said it was the craziest thing. They had to do a C-section, but like this.
Bro.
They couldn't pull the baby from down here.
Bro, that's wild.
Baby, like her uterus, they didn't have to do any fundal checks, which is when they check your uterus afterwards. Yeah. Because the baby was never in the uterus.
That's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't understand that. I did hear about a baby that was born and the sac, they were born in the sac.
It's very rare, but it can happen.
And then I think I saw wasn't this a video that you showed me? I want to say you showed me the video. And they like popped the sac and then the baby started crying.
It's crazy.
Because it was like, oh, I'm out of the womb now. It was just so quick. It was wild.
Crazy.
Yeah. Thank goodness for our doctors and our hospitals and washing hands. Because like back in the day, they didn't know to wash their hands when they were dealing with cadavers, and then they would go deliver a baby and they had like germs on their hands. Dude, they had like, no, seriously, the hospitals at one point, this was in the 1800s, had higher rates of like infant death or the death of the mothers giving birth than at-home births, because in the hospitals they were dealing with cadavers.
Like all this infection too.
Yeah, and they weren't washing their freaking hands. That's a reminder to wash your hands.
I kind of have to pee. I was just thinking about this. I love how many things you can do for me when I'm pregnant. Like, obviously you can only do so much, but you can do a lot of things. You can fill up my water. You can get me snacks. You can rub my feet. You can rub my back. You can get me like acetaminophen. You can get me a blanket. You can wake up with the kids.
I'm your personal assistant.
You can do all those things. What you can't do that I wish you could do, get up and pee for me.
Go pee for you. Maybe you should just wear a catheter. You have a catheter in at all times. Have a little bag that you walk around with.
That seems like, why wouldn't I just wear a diaper?
You'll never have to go to the bathroom ever again. It'll just happen for you naturally.
Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
That's what's crazy. The people that like poop in a bag, you know, like where they had the surgery to where their poop just goes into a bag. That's wild to me. I can't believe that we have the technology to where people just they don't go poop. It just goes into a little bag.
It's crazy.
Didn't you just get rid of all your maternity clothes?
Oh yeah, I did.
Why did you ever do that? Why? Oh,
because that's how you should do it. You should have this open-handed spirit towards maternity and baby stuff. It just gets passed along. So the clothes that I gave got passed to some of them
Abigail or Addie?
Well, half of them I gave to like an Aid to Women's donation
that's so
center.
Sweet. I remember that now.
And then the other half that I held on to, I actually ended up giving away still to a friend that was pregnant, who then passed it on to my sister-in-law who's pregnant, who I'm sure will pass it on to somebody else that's pregnant. Or maybe it'll come back to me at some point.
That's what's been funny is like the entire time Addie was pregnant, I would do a double take. Like, I feel like I've seen that outfit before, and it was always your clothes.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you should pass maternity clothes on, because you only need them for a short season, but you kind of really need them for that season. Yeah. For me, I never understood when people were like, I just size up. I'm like, how'd you do that? Like, I would need to, that wouldn't work for me.
The thing about Abby is you are so quick to get rid of things, which I love.
Oh, like, yeah.
Our house doesn't have clutter.
I don't really have attachment to items. I'm just kind of like, get it the freak out of here.
The only area that we have clutter right now is our garage, which I'm going to handle very soon when I build our shed.
The kids' toy space underneath the stairs is also extremely cluttered.
We just shove them all in there. That's just because I get so sick of toys in our living room, so I just go, put them in the little area.
We need to organize that. Honestly, we should make that like a fun little... I want to make it Camp Howard, like a little clubhouse.
Camp Howard clubhouse? Yeah. They're going to wreck that camp so quickly.
Well, that's fine. That's what it's for. But as long as it has a system.
That's my thing is, like, you got to have a designated space where, like, toys can be out all the time and it can just be messy. Because you pick up all the toys for then the kids just to pull them all out again. So I think having, like, maybe we'll eventually have, like, a designated toy area in our home.
We do have that currently.
Oh, okay.
The toy room?
Well, the toy room, it's not a room. Like, you can't shut the door.
That's true.
You know, it's just true. It's
the
connected
clubhouse. You can shut the door.
I know. Could be the clubhouse.
There's so many toys in there they can't even stand in there.
Okay, next question. Do your stretch marks hurt, and how hard is it to lose weight afterward? Your stretch marks don't hurt, right, babe?
Not right now.
But like they do when you're pregnant. Like you feel like them stretching, and it actually hurts your skin.
Yes, when your skin is so tight, it hurts.
Wait, that gives me like the heebie-jeebies. Like
that's why I had belly button pain.
That's awful for you. I hate that.
Yeah, my belly button hurt really bad both times.
Gosh. And you had a freaking hernia repair.
Yeah, that's what hurts now is the mesh in my abdomen. It doesn't hurt, but sometimes it bothers me.
You feel the baby like pushing on the mesh?
Sometimes.
Okay, second question was, how did you lose the baby weight? Because you, like, it was insane how you went from, you dropped what, like 40 pounds in a matter of a month or something? Like, how did you do that?
I mean, I didn't work out in that time because you can't work out for 6 weeks.
Don't people say breastfeeding can help? Do you think that was part of it?
There's mixed reviews on that. Like, some people say breastfeeding can make you drop the weight really fast, and some people say that doesn't really, like, breastfeeding can actually do the opposite and make you hang on to weight because your body needs fat for the milk.
Yeah.
So I don't really know the actual science behind that, or if there's any, or if it can have both effects, you know. I think being young helps, and staying active during your pregnancy helps.
The fact that you're under the age of 30, I think helps. I think you've told me that you've had friends over the age of 30 talk about how their pregnancies before 30 were so much easier
than their pregnancies after 30. Yeah.
So is that like something that you basically want to only have kids before you're 30, right?
Well,
that's what I think you said that before.
I would love to have all my kids under 30.
Yeah.
It looks like we're on track for that probably. But then I think that being active during your pregnancy does also help you a lot, I would say.
Yeah.
If you're able to be. I know some people aren't, and that makes me sad. And I honestly am scared that I won't be able to, because I think I've had the beginnings of sciatica pain. And I'm like, if this got severe, there's no way I could work out. And that scares me, not because I'm like, it'll be hard to lose weight afterwards, but because working out is such a key part of my mental health, and mental health is extremely important to me, especially when pregnant. So hopefully that doesn't get worse.
This is a really good question. Are you worried about postpartum depression?
Worried? I don't know about worried, but it is something that I would definitely want to keep a close eye on, looking for. They do a lot of checks at your newborn appointments. They do a lot of checkups on mom to make sure that her mental health is okay. But I told Matt literally on the drive here, if I feel like something is off, I'm totally down to having interventions to fix that, because your mental health is so important after having a baby.
Well, I really appreciate you saying that. I think there's so much maturity in saying you're open to taking a pill or medicine for your mental health, because there's definitely a stigma behind that. And I've definitely felt that even on the ADHD side of for a while, I mean, really the entire time that I've had Adderall, I've always tried to take that medicine very sparingly, but I kept seeing these clips pop up of Dr. Amen, who we had on our show, who would say taking Adderall is like a person that has vision trouble putting on their glasses. It just makes your life easier so that you can function better in this world. And so really this is super recent for me, but the past 2 days I took my Adderall, but not just one pill. I took 2 pills like I was told to by my doctor. They were like, take one in the morning and then take one in the afternoon, but before 2 o'clock so it doesn't affect your sleep. And I feel like I've been very productive, and I feel really like I feel so much better about myself. And it just kind of confirmed to me that whole stigma of medicine and being afraid to take it when you need it is pretty stupid, you know? So I thought that was cool that you said you'd be willing to take something.
And here's the other thing too, is that like, that's when you get to a point where you have like a diagnosed thing that you need to prescribe medication. I want to do every step possible before we get to that point too. Just so I know, like, okay, like this is actually something that I do need treatment for. But even why
though? Like if you... I hear what you're saying with
it's. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying now.
So like I'm saying like what we want to do. We've laid all these things in place that we want to do differently in order to support the best healthy mental health that I can possibly have postpartum. And I want to set myself up for success because I know that there's things that are within my control that should lead to like better results in my mental state. But if I do all those things and I'm still struggling, I'm super open to doing something about it.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Yeah, I've never had anything diagnosed postpartum, and I've always been honest on those tests. So I'll continue to be honest on those, and if something gets flagged, I'm really open to treatment.
That's good. I think that's
and I think the reason I have been open to treatment is because I have a lot of friends now that are very open about like, oh yeah, I ended up taking something postpartum, or I ended up doing like this postpartum because I was struggling. And I think that conversation around it really just, it was such a gift to me because it's such a freedom. Like if it comes to that, like it just felt like it was like, okay, this is a freedom to me, like that I can also do something about it.
Where do you get maternity clothes? I think you've gotten a lot of clothes sent to you.
I love pink blush.
Because you're an influencer.
I love pink blush maternity.
I thought their dresses that they sent you were really cute.
They have everything. They have really good stuff.
Gosh, they should sponsor this show. I wish this was a pink blush maternity ad.
They have great, like cute, trendy things.
If you're watching this, pink blush, we like your dresses. They're pretty cute.
I also got some maternity leggings this time from Vitality.
That's cute.
I'm excited to try those out.
Those haven't arrived yet, though, right?
Yeah, they have.
They're on the... Oh, they did arrive.
Yeah.
Have I seen you in those yet?
I haven't worn them yet because my belly is not like quite big enough yet.
Oh, okay. So they're made to accommodate a bigger belly.
Yeah.
Got it.
I feel like I've even gotten stuff just like from Target.
This one's kind of funny. It says, do the boys understand? I would say yes and no.
Augie doesn't. Augie thinks the baby's in my boob.
He goes, baby. And then he'll like point right to your boobs. Which I don't know why he thought why the baby's there. I don't get it. The other day though, Griffin referred to your boobs as peacocks. Which then at the same time, I'm like, where are kids getting these terms from? I don't know what it is. We're going to have to really explain things to them one day.
But then we told our friends that story and he like acted like we had no idea what we were talking about. I was like, dude, don't make us look like a fool like this.
Are you sure he was calling your boobs
Matt,
specifically?
you were there.
But no, you told me right after the fact. You were like, Griffin just said, nice peacocks, Mom.
Oh, I thought you were there. No, he said it twice.
And he pointed right to your boobs.
He said, those are your peacocks? I was like, what?
Kids are so funny. Yeah. Oh no, what happened? Did you spill some soda on yourself?
Yeah, I did.
How has it been pregnant in the Arizona summer heat?
This isn't bad because I'm not big, but I've been big pregnant in the Arizona summer heat twice. And I told Matt I will not do that again. So this baby is coming in February.
That's actually why we had the baby in June.
That
Abby
is
was
really
like,
why. No, that's why we made the baby.
That's why we made the baby in June, because the baby's gonna come during peak weather season in Arizona, and we'll get to be out doing walks. We'll get to go.
The baby.
We can go to the park with the baby.
We can take the baby outside so they won't be jaundiced like our other two.
And while you guys are all freaking getting snowed on in the Midwest, we will be outside.
Be chilling outside.
We'll be chilling.
We might have a glass of wine.
It might be sweater weather too, so we could be like
probably
cozy.
Not, but
cozy in our sweaters and just like chilling and hanging out.
Then it won't be like excruciating to baby wear also. Yep. I feel like we've learned from our past mistakes.
That is correct.
They're not mistakes, but we could definitely do yourself favors in the timing of your pregnancy in Arizona.
Oh yeah. I think this is a good one. I feel guilty taking a nap or being lazy. How do you overcome this?
I feel guilty for taking a nap and being lazy.
I don't understand why you feel that way, because in my book, anytime you want to take a nap when you're pregnant, you should take a nap. You should relax. You should take the day off. You could just wear PJs all the time and wear no makeup and just chill out.
A lot of moms can't do that. Like, a lot of, like, their husbands work out of the house. And so then I'm like, man, if they're still grinding, I gotta still grind.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like anytime when it comes to naps, though.
You're so nice about it.
I want you to take naps. Like, I want you to rest. Because if I'm tired, I hate being tired. But I guess with you, though, you kind of had the choice of, like, nausea or being tired, and you chose being tired because you were taking the Unisum, right? Mm-hmm. And being tired felt better than being nauseous.
Yeah. No, I don't think that. I think I also am like, I don't want my kids to, like, lose their mom for a month or two because we're getting another sibling. I don't know. I also didn't feel that bad. If I felt, like, really, really, really sick, then I would take a nap. But I didn't feel that bad, you know?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference on gender?
Do I have a preference? I really don't. Yeah, I would be so excited either way.
I'm glad that we don't get to choose.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want the burden of that choice.
Are we going to do a similar gender reveal to what we did in the past? Because I think we're going to have the gender reveal here.
I want to find out with our family and friends.
You do?
Yes.
Why do I want to find out before everybody else?
Oh, you want to find out before?
Yes. Maybe I could just know and then you find out at the gender reveal.
Yeah, you tell me. That'd be fun. At the gender reveal, we have two, like, pink flowers and blue flowers, and then you, like, everyone can watch me turn around. And you're handing me the blue or the pink flowers.
Oh, yeah. That could be cool. Or I could, something like that. I don't know.
How do you want to do it?
I don't know.
You could make everyone take one bite of a cupcake and it's filled with pink or blue.
That could be fun. What if we do something that's completely unique? We've already done this twice. Should we, like, make it more fun?
I think that's where people find themselves in some weird situations.
Oh gosh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Do I have to decide right now?
Yes.
We gotta have a party.
Now.
Let's throw a party. Let's have fun. It's an excuse to celebrate. Okay.
Okay, let's throw a party, but you want to find out before the party.
What if we dye our pool the color of the...
Your parents are coming. We're finding out the gender on a Monday.
Wait, should we dye the pool the color of the baby?
No.
If it's pink, we can have a pink pool.
I don't think it's gonna dye pink very well.
We would probably all get, like, sick or something. I don't know.
Matt, don't think outside the box. Think in the box. What if
I get shot with a paintball gun and I'm shirtless?
I don't want you to do anything weird.
And then I'm like, I've got the color of the baby on my chest. That would totally be a video that people would parody on the internet. Like, you know, the people that make parody videos.
Ridiculous.
That's so weird. But I think that'd be kind of funny. I don't know. We'll think this over.
Let's think more inside the box.
Maybe just a cake. Should we just do a cake? That's so basic.
Let's just do the basic thing.
Should we just do a basic cake?
We're not special. We're not.
Yeah. The people, there's that YouTube couple that did drones. They did freaking drones in the sky that spelled out. I think that's
incredible for them.
I was like, that is insane. Like, how much did that cost?
I personally don't know where you get drones, so I don't think we're going to be able to
They had the same technology that they used at the Super Bowl to put an LED screen in the sky made out of drones.
That's incredible.
I don't understand it.
I love that.
Okay, but here's the question.
That's very fun.
Everyone's been asking, which we're going to end on. What is the due date?
The due date is February 28th, technically. I think the date should probably be the 29th.
Yes. Wait, what? The 29th? What do you mean the 29th?
Because remember I kind of read my period app wrong.
I'm so confused. I thought the doctor went off of the size of the baby, right? So then they gave us the due date of they looked at the ultrasound.
No, they said that they pretty much aligned. So then they were like, we'll just make that the due date.
Really?
Yeah, it's very informal.
Are you sure? Do you know that there is no February 29th, right? Like, that's not a date.
You're kidding.
Yes, it's the last day of February is the 28th.
So then maybe the due date should be... I said that to the doctor.
Unless it's a leap year. So on a leap year, then it goes longer.
So this baby is next year a leap year? It's not a leap year.
It's not a leap year.
Okay.
But the 29th is people that are born on a leap year, they're born on the 29th because then they add an extra day because technically there's 365.25 days in a year-ish.
Okay, so technically the due date is February 28th.
Yeah.
We're holding that loosely
but
because...
wouldn't that mean that the baby's going to come the 21st?
Some around there. I don't think they do it, like, exactly on the date that you're 39 weeks, but somewhere around there.
Okay. Yeah.
The week before is when the baby will actually come.
Yes.
But the due date is the 28th.
Yep. Very exciting.
Some people keep that a secret. I don't really know why.
Yeah, I don't know why people keep that a secret.
They probably have good reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mine is not a secret.
Yep.
So anyone that is due date buddies with me, comment down below.
Yes.
And we can go through this thing together.
That's so much fun.
The last thing I want is to be pregnant alone. It's not fun to be pregnant alone. It's way more fun to be pregnant with other people.
Yeah. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already subscribed or liked this podcast or left us a review, we would really appreciate that. But if you don't want to do that, we're not going to make you because that would be really toxic. of us to do that.
Say the word toxic.
Toxic is overused. That would be...
We know you're busy, so only if you have the time or the opportunity.
Only if you have about 30 seconds extra in your schedule today.
Which sometimes it's hard to come by, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, you're probably really busy.
You probably like to do a lot of other things in that 30 seconds.
That time.
So if you choose to spend it doing that thing,
yes,
then we are grateful.
We'll see you in the next episode. Please comment down below any ideas, any guests that you guys want us to have on to interview.
Any
we would
baby
love that.
name ideas.
Any baby name ideas. Let us know.
We have some time to
This was fun. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.